is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Boxingvoice.com. You seen what he did on Facebook, right?
Listen, I'm gonna make a motherfucking emoji like this, look.
WBC Production.
Boxingvoice.com. All the guys want, I want what Mayweather got. I want what Mayweather got. You done bust your ass like Mayweather.
It was born. Go fight.
My life has always been a fight.
I sacrificed a lot to get to where I got to. You don't think you're being overly critical to a guy that took a body shot and didn't go down?
There's no question. That's just my style. My style is to dominate. I want to get the guy. I want to stop the guy. You know, my motto is man down.
Boxingvoice.com.
Why you mad?
I'm not saying the man can't take body shots. Wait for motherfucking March. We're gonna take this shit to the limit.
Boxingvoice.com.
Good morning, TBV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another jam-packed morning edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, and I'm actually joined alongside somebody this morning. So let me go ahead and bring them in just a hot minute, but you know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. We're back, and we're going to be talking some heavyweight division. Why? Because it's fight week, and Tyson Fury will be taking on Tom Schwarz. And it looks like Schwarz is a little bit of an underdog in the betting line, but so was Andy Ruiz. And he's actually garnishing his inner Andy Ruiz, and he believes that he will bring it out on fight night, and him being the underdog in the betting lines is nothing more than a headline that he will prove on fight night that, like his tattoo, he is the future of the heavyweight division. So this is what we're going to be talking about. If you're interested, if you want to chat a little bit, you want to talk about it a little bit, you know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Don't forget to drop us a 5-star review on iTunes. It is the most popular, the bestest, superest, duper, dopest way to support the TBV podcast is by dropping us a 5-star review. Absolutely free, costs you nothing at all, but it helps us continue to grow, lets the world know that you put us number one amongst boxing podcasts in front of the world. Let me go on out to my co-host, Big Mike.
WBC Production.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it.
Boxingvoice.com.
So when I stop him, y'all gonna say he was too weak. On my mic. He stayed out my first service.
A man stand up for what he believe in, and when you stand up for what you believe in, you accept whatever consequences come behind it.
Boxingvoice.com.
Yo. What's up? Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of the Boxing Voice. Good morning out there, and welcome back to the TBV universe. Man, fight week, Tyson Fury, Tom Schwarz. Tom Schwarz is trying to make everybody believe what he believes, and I'm not quite sure about that. Tyson Fury looks like he's in good shape, hitting the pads very good on media workout day. But Tom Schwarz did kind of impress me with some of the things he was doing in his routine. It seemed like their game plan is tailor made for Tyson Fury, but how well would it work? We'll see. We'll find out. But yeah, man, thanks for everybody joining the conversation today. And on your way in, on your way out, don't matter. Smash that thumbs up button, man. It helps with the visibility of the show. Welcome back, Ness. Hope you had a great time in DR. No, we haven't really got a chance to talk, but been busy the last couple of days. But I'm back now. And what's up, man? How you been?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Can't complain. You know, my man Poppy Ortiz got shot, but I made it.
Man, I seen that shit, bro. Like, what's going on? Niggas out there calling hits on Big Poppy?
Yo, bro, you got to keep that ding-a-ling in your pants, man.
That's what I heard, too.
Listen,
he was smashing
it's a third world country, bro. In a third world country, all you got is your land, because you don't pay no taxes on it, and your woman. And when you're in a third world country, it's the Wild Wild West. Everybody can have a gun. It's part of the game. So now you want to act big and bad, that's on you. And I'm not saying Big Papi was acting big and bad. I'm not saying he provoked it. I'm not saying he caused it. But when the rumor is you sleeping with someone else's girl, nigga, you know what you doing. And that's what I'm telling people like, yo, Ness, man, you ain't see his 5 tourists disappeared in DR. I'm like, bruh, you been in one hood, you been in them all, nigga. I've been damn near to the 51 states. If I ain't get scared of a hood yet, I'm not about to get scared in DR. You know what I'm saying? And them dudes that's dying out there, you know, they ain't part of the culture.
Bro, these niggas, I seen motherfuckers dying from goddamn me drinking
mini bar drinks. Drink. Mind you, I was already into my 3rd soda when I turned over and looked at my wife like, damn, you think I should have drank out the mini bar since all these reports? You know what I'm saying? Look, we just ain't built like them, man. I'm just saying. Look, first of all, I thought shit was fishy anyway. When I seen that 65-year-old couple from Maryland just die for no reason, I said, yeah, something's up. You know what I mean? Something's definitely up. But listen, it goes down. That's what I'm saying. It goes down. We went to the waterfall, bro.
Bro, I seen that shit, bro. That shit was
But listen,
lovely.
this is how it is out there. Niggas think it's shit sweet. Like, look, you could go out there and stay on a resort and nothing ever happened to you. But we went to the waterfall. My man's is deported. Feel me? He landed on his feet out there. So I got there. He gave me the Sport. I got the little Toyota Sport. We out there. We chilling. I bust a wrong turn listening to Google Maps. Motorcycle right on my ass, Mike. Right on my ass. I said, babe, look, this motorcycle been following ever since we made the left turn. Bruh, we went so down. Now remember, Dominican is not, every road ain't paved, bruh. Every road ain't paved. So my arms start sweating. My hands, palms, everything start sweating. Once we went from gravel to dirt roads, and this nigga still behind me on this black little motorcycle, knowing damn well his guy's gonna last longer than mine. All he gotta do is just pace himself. You know that. Just pace himself, wear you the fuck out, lights out for your ass. Okay? I'm like, oh, he ain't about to get me. K-turn on his ass. I'm about to run him over. Now, he could have just been helping me because not everybody's bad. You feel me? Like, motorcycle dudes know people get lost, so they make you follow them and you tip them. You feel me? It's like, oh, you lost? Nah, Mike, follow me. Just follow me. Stay in your car. No, don't worry about it. You scared? Stay in your car. Follow me. I'm going to take you where you need to go. You was trying to go to that restaurant. I know where it's at. When you follow them there, you don't get out your car. You don't roll your window. They got you where you was going. You hit them off with a little tip. Everything is done with a tip. You could buy a whole family for the day if you paying. I'm telling you. So we ain't sure, but we was paranoid. My man following, he could have been one to give advice. He could have been one to give us directions to where the mountain was at, even though I was totally miles away from the mountain. Not a bunch, at least 3-4 miles away from the entrance to the mountain. So maybe he was going to be nice. Or maybe the fuck he wasn't, and I was going to be Michael Jordan's father on the side of the road. No, nigga, I've been to every hood, and that's what I'm telling you. If you've been to every hood, you good. That being said, I had a great time. Got a great tan. Can't wait to go back. Honestly.
Yeah, that waterfall looked amazing, bro. Y'all was like,
man, I even sent you the little video for you, man. You would have been there. You would have been there chilling. You know what, Chris from Team Wild hit me up like, yeah, you need to take Mike there. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna take him next year. So I got done
talking to Chris, man. It was his birthday.
Gemini season.
Yeah, yesterday. You know what I'm saying? That's so have a good and safe weekend. You know what I'm saying? I know they're about to turn up, but man, let's go and get into it, man. Fury and Sports, but like, are you serious? Can Sports pull off the motherfucking upset? Really?
Bruh, look, Schwarz said all the right things, right? Because it's like, yo, a week ago, y'all didn't believe Ruiz was going to pull it off. A week ago, there was only a handful that picked Ruiz, and we thought that they were crazy. Yep. So now, if someone's going to pick Schwarz, yeah, I'm going to call him crazy. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to call him crazy. And if Schwarz wins, then whatever, I'm going to be excited like I was excited for Andy Ruiz. Why? Because it's the underdog story, and he succeeded at life. But till then, he going to have to make me a believer and make me a liar. I never heard of Schwarz, and then he's over here. Look, I like the body language, though. I know probably naturally I would have came in like, yo, he's too nice. Fury making games and they both turned it into a photo shoot. He got the wrong end. But actually, I like it because, see, Fury's game is to get in your head. When he faced off, you see how he blew air down in his mouth. Like he raised himself on his toes. He want to be high. He's trying to show superiority, intimidation, but none of that shit worked with Schwarz. He thought by putting Schwarz on the main stage, being the class clown, taking pictures, he would make Schwarz uncomfortable. And instead, Schwarz played right into that role. He started doing his own, hand pistol gestures and taking pictures. Now, there's a real scary picture there where I feel like we may have to just question Fury and what exactly was he thinking when standing next to Schwarz. I've just never seen a traditional face-off with the man's pelvic area on the other man's derriere area. Now, this is something new maybe Top Rank is doing. I don't know. But I wanted to make light of it.
What happened, my nigga?
Oh, take a look at the thumbnail. This must be some new type of posing Top Rank wants their fighters to do to bring ratings, controversy. I don't know. But it seems like Schwarz is backing that thing up and Tyson Fury is right there happy to receive
like one
it.
of the pictures you take at the club, you know what I'm saying, with the little backdrop right there and shit. That's what it looked like.
Me and my niggas never took a picture in front of
I'm
Step
not
and
saying
Repeat,
me and my niggas.
pelvic to ass. We just never done
we ain't
that.
doing that, but that definitely looks like that they having a good time, man. Fury's like, hey man, I don't know, bro. I don't want to get into that.
Then you got Schwarz kind of tilted to the left and dropped down on the right. Like I don't know, he really tooting that thing up to Fury. Fury just, Fury got the little face like, yeah, this all mine. It's all me. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but yo, it looks like they had fun. And I'm going to just chalk it up at that. I'm going to chalk it up at Fury. He wore a Batman suit. He pulled up in a yellow Lamborghini. Like, he's always doing something. And maybe this is it. Maybe being a little extra close to Schwarz. Maybe he felt he would make Schwarz uncomfortable. I have no clue. But I'm happy to see that there's not a huge size difference. And again, that Schwarz isn't intimidated or taken back by the moment. What do you think? Do you think he's living in this moment well? Like, we've seen others' body language on the big stage. I want to say he's handling it well.
I'm really kind of impressed, but like not by like what he's saying, just like the I really watched his pad routine, and I really like what they're doing. They're not like doing the traditional pad work. They're actually moving around and like trying to create angles that they feel like they can capitalize on Fury. With that being said, he seems like he's in good spirits. I don't know how long he's been in the U.S., so hopefully he came over maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Hopefully he didn't come over just this week. But saying the right things in the press conference. The only thing that I don't hate is the translation.
So the UK defenders are saying Fury's not gay. That's just Ness trying to take a piss, but Fury kissed Sapphira. Yeah,
he definitely did.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't think Fury's gay either. I mean, he maybe.
No, I didn't say that either. That was a chatter, Fat Apples, He wanted to be clear that we knew Fury wasn't gay, but then he insisted that he kissed Safari. I thought Safari was a man.
Yeah, but as far as sports having much success, I mean, you really got to look at it for like what it's worth. It's Top Rank Fury debut only on ESPN, and I'm thinking that they're really not going to put Fury in there with a guy that I don't know either, because fucking what happened with Andy Ruiz, man. You fucking never know. These guys can really rise to the occasion on the night, and maybe Fury's not taking this guy seriously. Maybe all this joking and shit.
I don't think so though. After watching that upset, though, Mike, like if you were studying for a test and you had 1 week and you seen that I failed the big test, I think you would hammer down. I think Fury's tightening up right now so that it doesn't happen to him. But let's, I don't want to be a hater, but let's think of the possibility that the worst did happen. Another upset. Could we handle another upset? Like, what would the heavyweight division be with another upset?
You got to call Wild to be like, man, what the fuck is going on?
At this level, too. Like, would it be like a jinx? Would people be afraid to fight? Because, this guy is perceived to get the knockout. Fury is. Like, he's supposed to knock out Tom Schwarz is what the betting lines
Not
believe.
even more. Not even more.
No, that's not. That's false.
Shit,
on my bookie, he's still the favorite to get the knockout.
I seen him a plus 200 for a knockout now. Well, no. Negative 200.
Oh, negative.
He was like a negative 600 or 700, like when it
what,
first.
On 5 dimes?
Yeah. When it first came out on Five Dimes, Fury was a big favorite for
Can
the
you just
for
double
the
check
knockout.
where you're at right now with it while I give you the odds on my bookie? I actually took a screenshot yesterday. I was supposed to make a graphic card about
So
it.
you using my bookie now? You know, longer
Bruh,
using
let me tell you, FanDuel got 4 fights. They got Kid Galahad, whatever is the main event, and then they got Pacquiao Thurman and Fury Schwarz. Like, they're crazy, bro. They need to just, like, give up. Fucking
It's
bum
Thursday, bro.
asses.
It's Thursday though. Wait till Friday.
Bro, they bums, bro. 4 fights? 4 fights. Come on, bro. They ain't even got Krzysztof Glowacki versus Meredith Britis. Like, they wowing.
Bro, you gotta wait till I'm telling you, man. You gotta wait till like Friday or Saturday because Five Dimes did it too. Like normally by Friday they have everything
Well,
up.
that's why I'm fucking with my bookie. They early, bro. They got shit done early.
But
So
Violet does,
Schwartz
too.
is a plus 2,200
Some good odds.
to get the knockout. Schwartz is a 3,300. 3,300 to get the decision. Let me tell you, you was asleep last night, but I asked the production chat. I said, yo, do y'all think Kid Galahad by knockout is a mistake? Like,
Yeah, he ain't stopping Josh Warrington.
I know. And we thought that Carl Frampton could stop Josh Warrington. We know Josh Warrington can't stop nobody.
Nah.
Exactly. But we thought Carl Frampton maybe because he had the skill and the power. So my thing is this, how far-fetched is it? Because I think that they fucked up. I think they did another Patrick Day on a specific site. I ain't going to say who because I don't want them to fuck it up yet, but I put it in the chat, and I think they gave ridiculous odds on Galahad by knockout. I think it's crazy,
How
honestly.
much power does Galahad have anyway? I ain't got that on my thing yet.
Brother, just know he's in the thousands, and I ain't talking about 3,300 like Schwartz or 2,200 like Schwartz. They wildin'. I'm telling you, that shit's a typo you could lock in. But Friday's betting show. So
Yeah,
Fury,
he's plus 245 by money line on mine.
he's a what? No.
Plus
What's he by
245 by money
knockout?
line.
What's he by knockout?
I don't have it yet.
Okay.
They always put knockout on there on Fridays and put everything
All right,
on
well,
Friday.
since we talking about it all off topic, let me just bring it up here on Galahad. Oh, they don't got prop bets on my bookie just yet, but on
Wow, my nigga Woodstock a plus money too.
who's Woodstock?
A dude that I interviewed.
Leon
about,
Woodstock versus Zelafa Barrett
Yeah, I interviewed him by like 6-7 months
or
ago.
Barrett.
The motherfucker hungry, bro. I'm telling you, like he
Yo, I
he
never
hungry.
heard of
I don't
neither
know.
one of them dudes.
Huh?
I never heard of neither one of them
I just
dudes.
know Woodstock because I looked into him and I actually had an interview which is on the channel. But he is definitely a hungry guy, man. And I think that's some good money right there. But we'll talk about it tomorrow on the Betty Show. Back to Tom Schwartz, man. In Vegas, you know what I'm saying? First time on U.S. soil or first time fighting in the U.S. on ESPN. Is it too much pressure on Tom Schwartz to come over and get the victory?
I mean, look, man, I think that he's going to get too much inspiration from Andy Ruiz. I don't think it's about pressure at this point anymore. It's about rising to the occasion. You know, I read an article that was super interesting. They said Schwartz is 24 years old, the same age, the same undefeated age that Tyson Fury was when he faced Vladimir Klitschko. And who did Vladimir have on his resume? Christian Hammer and Derek Chisora at that time before he went in there with the perceived best in the world? And yes, I'm making my case for an upset.
I actually watched that Derek Chisora fight. They had it on BT Sports the other night. It was a premiering on YouTube. Man, Fury beat the shit out of Chisora. Had his eye all fucked up.
He's a good boxer. He's a good mover. But again, Schwartz knows what to expect. Knowing and being able to execute your game plan are two different things, but there's no doubt in my mind that he's taking huge amounts of inspiration from Andy Ruiz. It's all throughout his quotes, and it just seems to be the belief in the lead up to this fight that he can. He mentioned his tattoo and how it says future, and it's there for a reason because he always felt he was the future of the heavyweight division. And this is his opportunity to shine. This is his stage to shine. And it's crazy because Andy Ruiz is making me think optimistically You know how I am. I'm like, oh, Mike, man, you're an asshole. Ruiz is a bum. You're crazy. You know what I mean? Now I can't even say that because the unthinkable did happen. And the question is, can it happen again? He feels that the betting odds don't mean anything and that he can do the same thing that Andy Ruiz has done. And maybe he has more of a shot. You know, some would say maybe Tyson Fury is taking him lightly. Maybe Tyson having a Deontay Wilder first and third fight essentially already worked out. Bob Arum coming and confirming it, saying that only way it doesn't happen is if Fury loses. How much pressure is on Tyson to perform? I don't know.
It's a lot of pressure on Tyson to perform, but I'm on the mindset that if the going gets tough, like Fury's gonna rely on his boxing ability and keep Schwarz at the end of the jab. Schwarz got to find a way to nullify that 6'9" frame and that jab and actually get in and push Fury maybe on the inside or at least to the ropes where he can't really use his length. With that being said, man, it's gonna be a tough task for Schwarz to try to do that. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, we've seen stranger things happen, and Fury does have a lot of pressure on him to be on ESPN. All this hoopla about him that he's gonna be the biggest star in boxing, that he's gonna transcend sports and all this shit from Bob Arum. So there's a lot of pressure on Fury to perform and really, in my opinion, get a knockout, because the way he's talking, like his power is back. He's hitting harder. He's quicker. He's this. He's that. We'll see how well he fights Saturday night. And we'll definitely be doing a live fight chat for that again.
I just want to go ahead and congratulate my boy. You know, it's been a while, but it seeped in. The man got an official mic. He sounded like $1 million out here, man. I can't even believe it.
Let me see.
I can't even believe it. Oh! The man got sound bites too?
I got a soundboard now. Oh, shit. I got that shit working, bro. Let me tell you one thing, nigga.
Shit.
Me and the people in this chat and the people that watch us, Thursday, Friday of last week, we went through some shit with this soundboard, my nigga. I had this shit all fucked up. By Sunday night, we was rocking. Sunday, Monday, we was rocking.
That actually sounded right on point too. Levels and everything. That sounded.
I mean, I ain't like you said, I ain't touched shit since I figured out how to get this shit rocking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, once you got that card going, man, it's all good. You ain't never got to touch the settings no more. Hashtag. I'm reading your chat, calling a hashtag. Super chat from B. Paulie. Hashtag smash that like button. It's true. If you're watching this live show, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It helps with the visibility of the show. Lets us know that you do appreciate the hard work being put around here by myself and Michael Gross. We got a few other super chats. Looks like Joseph, our mastermind, wants H Money to hit him up in the DMs. Let's negotiate. Jemmy versus Matt. Border Wars, September. Let's get it on.
That Border Wars shit, man. Y'all niggas is over there lit.
Yeah, nah, we was going in. We got a lot of fights, yo. We got a lot of fights already signed, too. I was trying to do a Border Wars show yesterday, but, Saturday's obviously the best day for that, but lot to talk about,
over there lit, ready for Border Wars. This shit is getting... And big ups to the WBC, man. Like, shit.
WBC asked for Mike's address, so he should have his chair for the new fight.
Not even that, nigga. They asked to be a part of the next Border Wars. Like,
very
that's
true.
Even bigger. Like, that's
very true.
That's a nice look.
We haven't decided though if we want to partner up with any official sanctioning bodies. I know WBC has been a longtime friend of ours, but we're just not sure if we want to partner up at this moment. Because it could mean a lot of good things. You know, Coach Mitty, who actually runs his own world white collar boxing league in the UK. You know, he put me on game.
He got them hands for anybody out there.
Hell yeah. He put me on game, and he's like, you know, it could be a good and a bad thing. You could get sponsors. You know, you'll get sponsored rather, and you'll get equipment and things like that. And yeah, maybe TBV will have like gloves and new headgear, and WBC will present the winners with belts, but Maybe they'll control certain aspects of it that I don't know if I'm ready to give up control just yet. I will once I believe that we have a finished product. I don't think that we've ever done a Border Wars that I'm ready to shop around, to HBO or Dazn and say, look, what we can do, are you interested? So until the final product visually looks that way, I'm not really ready to accept sponsorships for Border Wars. We're grinding out on our own. This is going to be Border Wars 6 September. We're going to do it surrounding the Canelo fight. Seems like the core of Border Wars chose to do it here in Jersey again. They enjoyed it here. So we'll be doing it here around the Canelo fight versus whoever he fights.
Yeah, man, whoever Canelo's going to fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's good for me and you. I mean, we'll be back together for an immediate reaction show. Hopefully, it's as entertaining as the Anthony Joshua one. I mean, if he's fighting Triple G, if he's fighting Triple G, it might be like that.
I don't know. Well, the way Oscar came out and said shit, Triple G need a belt and all that kind of stuff. We'll see.
Yeah, but Oscar, like, this is the good thing about DAZN, right? These promoters could talk. But at the end of the day, John Skip was pulling the strings.
They took that money. It's over.
John Skip was pulling the strings, bro. If you notice, DAZN, Matchroom, like, there is no Matchroom Golden Boy Triple G promotions. That's all a front to make the fighter and the entity happy. But that's just DAZN. Show me the only Golden Boy DAZN card. Show me the only Matchroom does have this on their resume, and that's because they were the first promotional company to start with DAZN. So obviously they got all Matchroom cards. But as soon as Golden Boy stepped in and others stepped up, it's been mixed cards, Matchroom.
Even last week, it was Matchroom, Salida Promotions, and Triple G
exactly.
Promotions.
DAZN is not worried about the best promoter. They're worried about the best fights and putting them on the dates. So, Canelo will fight, and it'll be some of Cotto's fighters, and it'll be some of DAZN, Eddie's fighters, and that's the way that it is. That's the way that it is. It should be like that for all networks,
Yeah, it should be like that for all networks. But I'm glad to see DAZN actually, like, they really push the fights that they want. They are like they have their guys talking about, hey man, I want him. He's ducking me, so and so. Like
De La Hoya is a fool if he thinks that DAZN is giving Gennady $22 million to fight Steve Rawls and he ain't fighting Canelo. Golden Boy and Oscar are retarded if they think that DAZN gonna give my man a 3-4 fight deal not to fight Canelo. Bro, they own Canelo. Canelo was on the Forbes list for highest paid athlete above all other boxers. He got a job to do.
Bro.
He got a job to do, and he gonna have to do it or be sued.
You see what he made?
$93 million.
That's crazy, bro. 2 fights last year, nigga made $93 million. Man, that's a lot of money.
Sounds like more than his contract.
It definitely does, but I think his contract didn't start until the Jacobs fight. I believe the Rocky Phillips fight was a fight outside of his contract.
It was, but it was still part of the DAZN money.
Yeah.
So whether or not they gave a 9-fight, 10-fight deal and they paid for that 1 fight separately, my man, that's his dough.
I mean, they had another boxer on there that made $30 million last year. You know what I'm saying? People think he ain't making no money these days, but shit. I was surprised. I was like, damn, why did I make that money?
Listen, there's journalists and there's good journalists.
Mm-hmm.
Good journalists report. Journalists report.
No. Good journalists do the fucking research.
No. I said it wrong. Story. You're right. And journalists just report what Dan Rayfield reports, what the commission reports.
Exactly.
Good journalists dig up the truth. And that's what happened. Look, Keith Idec is a good journalist. It's just that he's got sources that I guess he didn't, not that he didn't want to, and he wasn't really put on the spot to give them up, but he wasn't able to present the information to the public in the manner in which Forbes did, is all I can say. But he knew the same answers. He knew Wilder made more than the perceived amount of money that Eddie Hearns likes to say that he makes. And then Forbes proved it. But I just wish there were more journalists like that prove things so that we could report on actual factual things. Because I never claimed to be a journalist. I'm a dude that reports on what's interesting.
Man, we gotta talk about your boy, man.
Who's my boy?
EJ, man. What's going on with EJ, man? Goddamn, Sean Porter out here talking hella shit.
Let me tell you something about the Porters. FYI, they said they would come on. I talked to them 3 days ago, but I don't know how long. I don't know if they'll still come on after this. They always do that.
Hey, call them tonight. There.
Don't they always do this though? Don't they? Like, I was their biggest fans, and when they try to tell me they beat up Keith in sparring, I ain't believe them. So, like a good journalist, good journalist, I uncovered the tape. Mm-hmm. I received the tape from Keith Thurman, and I leaked the tape from Keith Thurman, and it proved that it was not true. Now, could have been another day of sparring, and there's another tape where Sean got the best? Absolutely.
I leaked the tape. Damn, man, you leaked it?
Absolutely. I put it on my channel. It's out there. Me and Thurman watching the fight together. Like buddies.
Okay, that is you.
Like buddies.
That's when I first started watching boxing, and like that. These niggas sit down and I actually breaking down the tape. Who is this nigga?
Man, I mean, cause Thurman was mad. It's like, yo, why you telling people this lie? And that's when I realized, not only then, cause life has taught me that, but those are one of those moments when it's like, damn, my man, you don't give a fuck. You will lie. Mm-hmm. You will say whatever sounds good. And it's not just you. It's you and you and you and anybody will say whatever the fuck sounds good. Like, my man is sitting right here telling you, yo, stop lying. You know I got the tape. And you still saying that shit. You made someone fly, drive to Florida, get the tape, beg for the tape, release the tape, just so the truth could come out. When you could have said that when we all know that sparring is just sparring. But,
bro, we live in an era where it don't matter what kind of clout you get, bro. It can be bad clout, good clout. It don't matter. As long as people talking about you nowadays, people think that that's a good thing, which, I mean, it is, but it ain't at the same time. Because you got some people out there that just like mess.
Yo, right on target with this. All publicity is good publicity. I don't watch other sports, but this super intelligent man had a super hot, supermodel girlfriend. And I don't know what important game, but one of those games that the UK like to do with soccer and shit, this chick ran across the field with a black bathing suit with her boyfriend's website. The nigga done made over 32 million pounds or euros in signups, champ, from her streak in the game with the bathing suit saying his website. So you right, man. All news is good news, bro.
Damn.
She got crazy popular. She got so popular, Instagram shut down. She don't even know what happened.
Or anything like that?
Huh?
They ain't tackle her?
Hell yeah, security tackled her. And then it was two security guards walking her off. One dude was just holding her finger. He just wanted to touch her ass because she had some big-ass door knockers.
Damn.
I can't believe you ain't, because you watch other sports. I'm shocked.
I don't watch soccer like that. That's kind of shit that I gotta see on IG or like World Star.
Insane. I forgot what's the site. It's it ain't a gambling site.
Hey,
but
man.
It's something,
and
whatever it is, people like it because the dude made, they're saying that what she did was equivalent to over 32 million euros worth of advertising dollars.
Yeah, for sure. Because if it was like a big soccer game, then you gotta pay for your ass to be doing those commercials on a soccer game because everybody's gonna be watching.
My nigga, I just wonder because normally
that's like having somebody fucking get naked and have some painted on their back and run on the field doing the
But check this out. Normally, a person like that, the most you could get is a fine. You streaked, even though she had a bathing suit, so she can't even get indecent exposure. All she could get is trespassing.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder what's going to happen with the amount of proceeds that her and her boyfriend made because of the sign-ups. Are they going to try and do some sort of civil shit? I mean, it's a whole nother country, so I don't fucking know. But, bruh, I mean, if I was a hater, I want to sue their ass. You can't just get free advertisement. Fuck you.
Nah. What you do is you like, hey, man, we going to sue y'all or She fine as hell, right? We're gonna have her do an ad for our team or our thing.
Yeah,
and
because
we
she's
gonna
big
sell it
right
like that.
now.
And
I
we
don't
gonna
even
sell it
remember.
like that.
I don't even remember her name, but let me tell you, that story was all over, and obviously because she's fucking.
What happened, man? Yo, I'm telling you,
Trill Scott Herron says Ness screenshot her titties. Yo, y'all terrible, man. Y'all terrible. Y'all trying to get us
you ain't lying though, homie.
Y'all trying to get us shut down, man. Hit
Nigga,
that thumbs up
imagine,
button.
we had somebody with a TBV join Patreon shirt on, and they run on the court tonight during the NBA Finals.
That would
Nigga,
be
that shit be
insane.
lit.
That would be insane. Get you
That
a fat dude. Oh, this dude coming up the wrong side. I swear I hate when I see people coming up the wrong side. I've always been a dude that when I see a dude coming up the wrong side of the street, it always crosses my mind I should just jump in front of him.
What you mean?
When the car's coming up the wrong side of the street, a one-way street.
Okay,
a one-way street, but you made the decision to turn the wrong way. Like, that's a free lawsuit right there, you know?
Bro.
But I don't
bro.
like pain, so I never jump in front of the car.
They used to wait by the motherfucking wrong turn exit for people to turn wrong and hop out in front of their ass. Shit, I'm hurt.
Oh,
bro, I see that shit about 3 or 4 times in my day.
Hilarious.
Niggas out here getting money, man.
I see, bro. Once I read that article about that girl and her boy, that was just so intelligent.
Million?
That was so intelligent. I'm just like, and all I could do. Oh, look, Trill Scott found a story. Shout out to Trill Scott, man. Bruh.
Yeah, I see it. Let me go ahead and
I mean, it was just so, like, all I could think of is like, fuck, why I didn't think of that shit? Because I don't got to pay. No, I could go to jail myself for my own company. I could run across I could jump in the AJ Ruiz ring.
Shit, she bad.
Boy, is she. Yo, how many signups
Man,
you
my
think?
nigga,
Yo,
you got one security guard that ain't even holding the bitch.
Let me ask you.
Like, damn.
Let me ask you, Mike. How many signups, subscribers to our YouTube channel you think we get if I jump in the AJ Ruiz rematch ring?
Oh man, bro. I don't know. I don't know if
ban
you
my
gonna make
ass.
it out. But Neil gonna get you to the back and be like, bro, what the fuck?
Hell yeah. And I thought me and Neil was the same size. That motherfucker got like 100 pounds and at least a half a foot on me.
That nigga is big, bro. He look like the motherfucker from Game of Thrones.
Bro, remember when the fan man got in the ring? How they did him? That's the only reason I won't do it.
Dude flying in?
When he flew into the ring.
Bro, he got fucked up.
They hit him with so many of them square. Remember them old school walkie-talkies? Bro, they hit him with them Saved by the Bell cellular phones in their head, bro. They was killing that man. I'm surprised he didn't get a lawsuit for that.
Lawsuit? Who you gonna sue?
Bruh, that's excessive force. And you a
man,
fucking... No. Hold on. Them ain't even sheriffs, bro. Them like fucking MGM security.
Bro,
you crazy?
I don't give a fuck who they are,
hell
bro.
No. Yeah, they ain't had a real lawyer. That's all.
Bro, I've seen niggas on the field get rag dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just hop in like public.
Bro, Mike, ragdoll and being hit on your skull with a walkie-talkie repeatedly by like 7 dudes. No, bro. They tried to Rodney King that man. Yo, you need to watch that shit again.
You know the goddamn consequences when your ass flew for your ass down there, bro.
Fat Apple said, Ness, fan man is old, be a streaker. Yeah, but I think the fan man made a bigger impression, right? Like a streaker's just a runner. This dude landed in the ring with a fucking parachute plane fucking fan something.
If you're gonna be a streaker, man, you gotta be like Usain Bolt mixed with like Barry Sanders, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to run and shake the shit out them niggas. If you out there shaking them niggas, bro, come on, bro.
I'm not trying to get hit in the head with no...
bro, they gonna be like, man, he shook the shit out about 13 security guards. It's one dude that actually got away up the stairs on one event, bro. That shit was hilarious.
Yo, speaking of got away, you know I'm on IG like 99% of my life, right? Because all my graphics come from IG. I'm letting out the secret. So I'm always, you know how IG is. I could be looking for Michael Gross and stumble upon something else and I lost 30 minutes of my life. So I happened to come across this video because you said, got away, where it's the title is like, the type of friends I want.
90 seconds.
So when you're looking at the scene, it's 2 cop cars and a dude with a hood walking to the cop car. Super obvious. You know what I'm saying? He's hooded up, walking towards that cop car. Super obvious. But then he just opens up the back door and his man jumps out the back, handcuffed, hauling ass. And like I said, the title is The Type of Friends I Want. So they both book, and the two white cops finally see him and start chasing him. We don't know if he gets caught, but I assume that the dude with the cuffs got caught because he running with his hands behind his back. You just ain't going. You can't. You can't.
Yeah, man, it's hard, bro.
It's hard. It's only but so far you could go without your hands for that balance and
equilibrium, man.
Exactly. So I'm assuming he got caught, but damn, that's a friend and a half, champ. That's a friend and a half to open up that
door
back
for you
door.
so you can run. Yeah, man. He definitely a friend. Hopefully he had some wire cutters or something breaking got them cuts off for you, but shit.
So they're asking why is Fury saying that he didn't sign a rematch? Because he didn't. I mean, Bob Arum basically all but said that himself in an interview as well with Kugan Cassius. It's just like Fury got to get past Schwarz. They're not trying to do the same mistake.
And somebody else too.
They're not trying to do the same mistake that Joshua made. That's all
10
Arum
seconds.
keeps talking about. But Arum is a bit of a hypocrite, and that's why I say, like, we can't be trusting these promoters, man. Because right before the fight, he was saying Fury is the best. Andy Ruiz is a bum. He couldn't beat Parker, and he's got no chance versus Joshua. Now he's saying, oh, we can't overlook Schwarz. Look what happened to Joshua. Everybody didn't think Ruiz could do it. Now he's trying to ride that wave. And, yo, that's the thing I hate most about boxing. These dudes be riding waves, man. It's like, oh, Wilder, you a bum. You ain't done nothing. Get your profile up. Let me ride that wave, though. Let me ride that wave. Knock him out better than me. Oh, Wilder impressed that he knocked out, so the pressure's on us now. Use my name now, you know? It's crazy how this shit goes, you know? It's just like Thurman. It's like, oh, Thurman's washed up. He's washed up. But everybody want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to fight him. Khan, Crawford, Earl. But he washed up, you know? It's just the hate. It's just the hate. It's just the hate that is boxing, man.
He got something that everybody want, but I don't
yeah, you're right. Popularity.
All right, but let me get your reaction.
Viewership, dollars.
Yeah,
Al
okay.
Heyman.
I want to get your reaction to something that I reported on last week. Fury said that many think, and he thinks that he's the best of his era.
I mean, look, I always thought. And I always said this, you know, Fury is Wilder's worst fight. Worst and toughest fight. And then they proved it. They proved it. I actually, before you even brought this up, in the middle of you talking about Chisora, I wanted to ask you, like, who could beat Fury? He been in there with all the styles. He literally been in there with all the styles. He been in there with the more matured, patient Vladimir Klitschko, who steals Dr. Steelhammer.
Yep.
Then he been in there with the immature, come forward, aggressive, Derek Chisora, not once but twice. So whatever version of Chisora you wanted, he had him. The fat one, the healthy one. Then he been in there with the crazy puncher and Wilder.
Come forward, aggressive. Walk you down, throw big shots.
Is Fury gonna need another Fury to lose?
I thought Wilder would beat Fury, you know what I'm saying? But I was wrong. And I did think AJ for a while would beat Fury because I thought AJ. No. Bro, I'm telling you, let me finish.
Bro, that dude is a rock. He's a rock.
I understand that, but I thought AJ had some good boxing ability and boxing technique that would give Fury like problems if he was able to get on the inside of Fury.
Dog, AJ's technique ends at basic. He is technically, listen to me.
Judge a man off one fucking fight.
It's not off one fight, bro. We all been saying this for years. That's why Wilder was his kryptonite, because he stands right there. Can't you see when he jabbed, Ruiz countered with the over the hand right. Wilder's fucking super unhuman punch. Okay? Yes. He finished him or dazed him with the left hook. The one that Wilder sent Fury to sleep with. Mm-hmm. Listen, he is A1. He's A1 at the technicalities of boxing, keeping his hands up. Yes. If you watch when Andy first hurt him with that left hook,
his hands are up.
He was in the process before that left hook came. He was in the process of putting that right hand back because he is technically perfect. He's technically perfect, but that's not Fury's style. Fury is technical with swagger.
I know, I understand that, but
he
I
got
don't
that
think he had enough.
Canelo.
I don't
You know,
think he had
could
enough
dance
power
salsa.
to keep AJ or Wilder off of him, which we seen
Bruh,
in the
you
last
bugging.
fight.
Nah. We didn't see that in the last fight. You wilding. That's what you want to see. We
Nah,
seen Fury keep Wilder off of him. Did Wilder eventually catch him? Yeah.
We seen him back Wilder up, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
But for the most part, Wilder was the come forward aggressor in that fight, right or wrong.
Dog, playing right into Fury's style.
I mean,
how do you know?
How
do you know that Fury wasn't happy to have Wilder coming forward?
Because we know Fury boxes off the back foot. He uses his 6'9".
So that means he's happy.
Wilder had to come forward.
That means he's happy. That means he's happy. He's in his element. He's doing exactly what he's used to.
And you got to make him uncomfortable.
And how do you do that when you've already had a 6'7" puncher? You've already had a 6'4" come forward dude that's hitting you in the body, being rough, being illegal, because that's what Chisora is. Then you had a tough guy, you American. Yeah, he was a cruiserweight, but he's still like, yo, Fury's seen styles. With the short amount of fights that he's fucking had, the dude has seen significant style matches that prepare him. They just do. Like, the dude got skills, and I always told y'all that.
We all know Fury definitely has a skill, but in my opinion, I don't know if Fury necessarily has the power to like just persuade. Like,
bruh, he backed Wilder up with a left hook. You gotta stop saying this shit,
it was a good shot, but it wasn't even in the
12th round. Even in the 12th round, he backed Wilder ass up, made him put his hands up.
Good shot, but it wasn't like,
bruh, 12th round. You gotta factor that in. 12th round, getting up off the canvas, he still had significant power to make the aggressor back up after hurting him. You're taking away from Fury.
We don't know what kind of, and I don't want to make excuses, but okay.
I'm just saying, if I get up, the last thing I want to see myself get up off of the floor on Border Wars, come back to knock a dude down, or excuse me, get off the floor on Border Wars, come back and beat the round, or according to popular opinion, come back and even up that round, and you tell me that it was luck. What are you calling it?
No. It wasn't luck, but I think he had to do more with Wilder, just like in the AJ fight. When AJ first knocked Vlad down, he threw his hands up like, yeah. And he had the energy.
He released.
And Wilder did the exact same thing.
Wilder thought he won. But guess what? When Danny Garcia punched Lucas Matisse in the eye and swole his shit shut versus Canelo versus Mayweather, that was nobody's fault but Lucas. And ain't nobody do it but Danny. Same fucking thing here. Wilder thought he won. He threw up his hands in celebration and he released that energy that he still needed. That's not our fault.
I totally, I'm not saying that he was. I'm just saying, like, those are factors that go into that. Fury came back and had a nice end to that round, but at the end of the day, I'm glad we got it again sometime in March.
Well, for those that are
after the Super Bowl, before the March Madness, so somewhere in between there, Bob Arum was saying yesterday in an interview that he wants to do it.
Do what?
The Fury and Wilder rematch after the Super Bowl, but before NCAA March Madness start. He said somewhere between that February and March date is the ideal time for them to have the rematch.
Why is that? Is that like some sort of sports time where they could put it on sports or something like March Madness?
If you want to do it at the beginning of next year, and you don't want to do it in January because people coming out of Christmas and just spend a lot of money. First week of February, Super Bowl. First or second week of March is like March Madness, which draws in a lot of money and a lot of attention. So the best time to put it is somewhere between there. And let's not forget that it's a national holiday right in between there.
Man,
it's tax time.
I don't want to get off topic or nothing like that, but I swear, bro, with this Anthony Joshua fight by fight, he's going to be dumb if he don't do the rematch on Showtime.
Who?
Yo, it's been reported that 13 million people watched it illegally.
Yeah, you goddamn right.
Remember, 10 million watched Wilder Fury illegally.
Bro, how many people watched motherfucking...
13 million watched this illegally. Plus, it did 12 million live views in 24 hours on their YouTube channel. They need to put this on Showtime pay-per-view. They should let Andy and his team put together a package. AJ's on a fight by fight. AJ needs to think about money. and U.S. exposure. They
Eddie
did their
Eddie's
job.
not gonna do it.
They
Eddie's
did their
not
job.
gonna give over the rings.
They don't gotta give it. It could be a co-promotion, Mike. You don't gotta be thick-headed, and I don't mean you. I mean the two parties trying to negotiate. They could say, look, we know we're contractually obligated to at least give the UK more of a percentage in where the fight is gonna happen. But look at our package. Let's co-promote. You know, you get 2 undercard fights. I get 2 undercard fights. Let's do some Showtime, YouTube live streaming, prelim fights. Like, they can make this work for the betterment of Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz got an alleged $3 million. If this is on pay-per-view, you're going to capitalize off that 36.3 or 0.6 million American Mexicans, okay? Or Mexican Americans. I think they need to try and put together that package. We got to do a show so that, you know, when Eddie's traveling, he can listen to it and maybe, you know, it seeps in. I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay.
Like, I mean, if Andy has Andy become that big enough star where you can put him on?
Man, y'all niggas is still playing his. Y'all still playing it.
Bro.
I know you just doing your job. I know you just doing your job. You saying what the chats are saying, what the forums are saying, what your social media is saying.
I'm just thinking out loud, like, nigga, do I want to? If I'm AJ, do I want to risk, nigga, if guaranteed money over some if money?
No, Mike. They can still give him guarantee. They can still give him guarantee.
I just got 36.5 guaranteed, my nigga. 35.5, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't hear any of those numbers. You should
34.
find. You should find that on Black.
How much was it?
I thought it was like 32, maybe.
Well, nigga, I'm in the ballpark now. Damn, 32, 36.
No, I know. But the thing is, I believe Floyd's still holds the record like at 35. So like that's important. You know, when we start simply just rounding off
35 and back in.
Fuck yeah! Remember the Showtime $250 million deal?
He can do it. AJ wouldn't mind that.
So obviously, you know, the rematch being on Dazn benefits Dazn because Dazn got the buzz, and now they could capitalize, try and get some of those 13 million illegal streams.
Yes.
But
bring in more memberships.
But where is there going to be more money? You know, UK viewers and fans, they're worthless. They're worthless. What? Yeah, they're worthless. They don't buy US pay-per-views. So it makes zero sense to have the fight over there. You're going to sell 1.5, even 2. Let's give them 2 million UK pay-per-views and get $0 from America. What you'll get, a site fee from Dazn?
Yeah.
A US broadcasting fee? That's trash.
If it's on DAZN, I mean, maybe you have more members that want to view it, but not many people are going to watch it at 5 o'clock in the daytime.
Trash.
It's a reason why Floyd never fought at 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why Oscar never fought at 5 o'clock in the daytime. Bruh, it's a reason why Mike Tyson
premier fighter. Canelo never fought at 5 o'clock. Okay, Canelo, real pay-per-view stars, they not fighting at 5 o'clock. They fighting at 11, nigga. They making you wait. Manny Pacquiao watched the basketball game while you waited.
Yes.
Stop acting crazy. Now
look, everybody get
I do not want to pay pay-per-view. But I don't see how economically is not the best thing for both parties. AJ, who is not contractually obligated to Dazn, and Andy Ruiz. You know, I
want to know after they did that fight, if they had any more members or memberships after the Andy win. Like, how many more people went to the zone and bought it? Because I actually was listening to Charlemagne earlier this week. He was like, "Fuck it, man! I finally broke down and fucking bought the shit." And I didn't know it was so easy to use. He was shocked. He was like, I put it on my TV and shit. I had my little girl come in there and put it on my TV for me. It's like really easy to use, and it was like it was cool.
Obviously, it ain't that easy. He had to get his little girl, which means his daughter, who is a millennial, who is younger, who is more savvy with technology, come and do it.
Yeah, but he thought he could only watch it on his tablet or phone.
Yeah, but that's the biggest
his
gripe.
His daughter came in and showed him that he could watch it on his TV.
His daughter the millennial. That's the biggest gripe for guys Angel Garcia's, Danny's father's age. I had a conversation with him. He's like, bro, I'm not going to watch no fight on my phone, bro. I'm old school. I said, Angel, you could put the shit on your TV. I got it on all my TVs. He's like, yeah, but you got to stream it. I don't know how to do that shit. I got to call my daughter. And that's what everybody said. I got to call my daughter. I got to call my son because they don't know.
That's what they're there for.
All right, but
shit.
Awareness, Michael. How much of a percentage in sales do you think they're losing because of people 40 plus are not aware, don't know how, and just simply don't want to? For them, it's like, what? I gotta from here to. Why isn't it just no? You know, that's how they do. It's like, and you losing people. And I'm not saying that that's not the future because apps are the future. I am in love with boxing. Like, I could drive. I know it's not safe, but I be watching shit in the car. You know what I'm saying? I just do. It's so much better now.
I just think sooner or later people are going to definitely get with the program. If you really like boxing and you've been hearing about the zone with their upsets and their big fights and Canelo and Anthony Joshua and Hooker and Ramirez and the WBSS tournament, it's stuff out there you want to see. So
what, Hooker Ramirez, that's not ESPN?
No, nigga. That's
that is the zone. You're right because Joey DeWelco's on the undercard.
And he came out with that bag for him. He said, "Hey, they made an offer. You know what I mean? It was a good offer."
Yo, and that's what I'm saying.
Bob, man,
this is exactly why we got to get back to that other point, which should have been its own show. But like, this is why PBC needs to present an offer so that the zone,
to Anthony. Okay.
Absolutely. So that the zone could come with the bag and say, nah. We want that fight right here. Because Andy needs to sweeten his side of the deal. We all know right now he's trapped in that contract that states you got to fight over there, you get this amount, and it's fixed. It's a fixed contract. So why not try to stay as close to those parameters as possible and present a new package that both
That's going to be a whole lot of legal shit with this. I just feel like
Mike, how much legal shit you think it is that for them to send a fucking email saying, look, Showtime is saying they want to put the fight on.
I'm just saying, like, if you could go about trying to change shit, Eddie and them gonna take you to court. They gonna be like, hey man, you knew what you were signing up for.
You didn't hear me. I said stay within the parameters. I said specifically stay within the parameters. Only thing you're changing is venue and fight total.
How is that staying within the parameters if you're trying to change the venue, my nigga?
Because you're changing the venue to show proceeds. That's it. Listen, you don't have to. They don't have to take the offer, Mike. It's up to PBC to present what the possibility of that side is. Show that shit. Get the data out. How many pay-per-views could they possibly do? How much guarantee can you possibly give? What is it worth to you on Showtime? There's nothing wrong.
Though, bro. Like you taking a lot of if money, man. That's a lot of if money. If they're gonna be behind,
bro, 13 million people watched it illegally. What you mean if money? Is money on the table?
13 million watched it illegally, bro. I mean, you think that number gonna be any different?
Homie,
how many watched Ford and Manny?
Listen to me. 10 million watched Wilder Fury, an American heavyweight with 40-something knockouts, born on American soil. Anthony Joshua is from the United Kingdom. Andy Ruiz was unknown. He was not as close of a favorite as Wilder was with Fury. This fight did 13 million illegal streams, Mike. Stop brushing it under the fucking carpet.
I'm not brushing under the carpet, bro. I'm just saying, like,
it's money on the table. On the table. How many of them 13 million you think could be $7,500 pay-per-view buyers?
Or how many of that 13 million for that fight is going to turn into 20 million for the next fight?
Possibility.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, we live in a day and age, my nigga, where this shit is not hard. Like, the average Joe can go find a stream.
True, but even you who like streams paid for a fight.
Yes.
And that's what it's about. It's about converting the thieves. Converting that 13 million. 3 million more than Wilder Fury, who are more popular than fucking AJ and Ruiz, bruh. If you
I
just
wouldn't
get
say
that,
more
listen to me.
popular than
If you
AJ.
just get that 3 million, if you just get that 3 million more than Wilder Fury to buy,
Yeah, that's
you
a lot of
winning.
money.
You winning. Listen, there's a pool. There's a pool there, and you got to get it.
I agree. I mean, we'll see. I mean, we'll see how it plays out. I mean, I guarantee you, it's going to be a lot of going back and forth, a lot of negotiating, and a lot of posturing with this next fight. Both sides going to feel like they.
People saying in the chat, I'm sorry, I cut you off. Go for it.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
In the chat, I think it's Cali Buzz said the 13 million were foreign countries. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care. Listen, awareness. Everything
Pack
ain't
their
about
ass too, nigga.
everything ain't about pay-per-view dollars, but awareness. The world knows, bro. Like Andy Ruiz was with the fucking president of Mexico. Like Snickers have adopted him. Snickers is like there's nothing bigger. Like it's like you don't think there's anything bigger than Coke because it's Coke and Pepsi. Just like Snickers, it's Snickers and Kit Kat. Like there is no like, bro. That like it's happening for
like
him.
candy bars, man. It's like Snickers. It's like the creme of the creme.
It's happening for Andy. For people to think that you know, like
Barry Roofs and none of that shit.
He's an overnight success story. The rematch is gonna be way bigger because of the underdog story. It's gonna be way bigger. Mexicans that didn't know him now know him. They will be rooting for him. This fight
They love him
deserves.
too, bro. Like motherfuckers.
Listen,
the love Andy is getting, bro. You know what I'm saying?
First thing I'll tell you is this, Mike, because
Let me
you
see
seem to
if
be
he's
on the
familiar
opposite
with it.
side of my idea, and I'm gonna kill Mike with this.
Okay.
So Mike doesn't want AJ Ruiz on pay-per-view, but he's cool with Luis Ortiz Wilder on pay-per-view.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No.
Fury Wilder 2 is on pay-per-view.
I'm cool with that. I'm definitely cool with that.
So what's the difference? In that fight, we got a guy. We got a guy who the world thought he won, and in this fight, the world thought the other
fight
dude.
with AJ and Ruiz was it happen in the States, and they will like to work out a way that the fight was on pay-per-view, I wouldn't be upset with it. But if it happens in the UK, you can't put it on pay-per-view in the US. That's like that's my whole point. And I don't think that the Zone is willing to give up that rematch because they know what the attention that the first fight got, it's going to draw in a lot more subscribers for them. So why would we want to share our money? I'm pretty sure they got AJ under some kind of deal or fight by fight. I mean, I know Eddie come out.
Bro, they get last offer, man, last rights.
I know Eddie said that it's fight by fight, but they got, you know what I'm saying? It's
That's
Zone
it, Mike.
and AJ
Fight
is
by
like the
fight.
partner.
Listen, fight by fight, and they get last rights, and their deal is up with Sky in 21.
Yeah, 21.
Shit's happening, bro. All right, it's happening. But I'm just saying, PBC make an offer. Fox, bruh. How this ain't worth nothing to Fox? How it ain't worth nothing to
You just coming
Fox?
with Fox now. You said Showtime first. Now you said Fox. Now you got
Yeah, because if you Fox, how don't you
they
want
can run so many ads during
Listen to
football
me.
season?
If
it
you're
happens
Fox-
in the fucking in the winter.
If
They
you're
can run
Fox,
so
how
many
don't you
ads
want the
during football
underdog Mexican champion on your channel? What
season.
is
You
Fox?
can
Is
have
that
an
is
ad
that
every commercial doing a fucking play? Really?
Man, listen, bro.
Because like the Americans, like one thing about Americans, and I don't know if you know this, but Americans love some goddamn football. I don't know why the sport is so addictive, but it is. People love to watch football. And if you were to put that rematch on Fox pay-per-view and run ads during the football season, oh my God, it's gonna draw in some money. It's gonna bring in some money. But I don't know if the Zone, like I said, is willing to give up because PBC go have to pay.
Yo, they not giving up,
Same
champ.
way the Zone paid Top Rank for the Ramirez. PBC got to pay for that fight.
You don't think Eddie designed AJ's deal to get out for this specific reason? If he left it open for Anthony Joshua to be able to get out and do a pay-per-view with Wilder, why won't he let AJ do a pay-per-view with Ruiz, who took the belts from him? Tell me. Explain that to me.
That's a good point, Nis.
All right. So let's get out to the callers.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Damn, big ups to Rue, man. He said, yeah, that just goes back to ESPN. I mean, Fox is owned by Disney, so they have the money. And Disney own ESPN. Disney own every fucking thing. That's crazy. That boy Disney got some money. Man.
Let's go out.
How much money do fucking? Let me look that up. How much is Disney worth?
I don't know. Let me go out to Mastermind and Pound for Pound. R&V, talk to me.
What's going on, Rhythm and Vibe?
What's up? Hey, Mike, make sure you finish reading a contract. They did not buy Fox Sports or Fox News as well. So Fox Sports is separate.
Oh, you right. I didn't say Fox Sports though. I said Fox. But one thing real quick before we get to you.
Do y'all talking about? That's Vitaly. He's done this stuff before the World Cup.
Disney company, hell, it's worth like $98 billion.
Yeah. So he done this stuff for the World Cup. But yeah, man, the Ruiz fight. I think what people are refusing to do with Ruiz is actually give him. They're still trying to, I don't know, hedge their bet with him because they didn't believe in him before him fighting and winning. I don't know why Mike, you still don't believe he can't be bigger than Canelo. Like, we've already debunked the Mexican thing. He doesn't need to be Mexican to bring Mexican money in. Mexico does not pay for pay-per-view fights majority of the time.
Yeah,
so
man, but
Mexicans don't pay for pay-per-view fights. Real Mexicans don't pay for pay-per-view fights.
So the money is in America. I don't know why people are trying to beat around the bush. They don't want to give us. They're not giving us credit of our power. But all you need to do is be a Mexican and speak English, and he does that. And how is he not bigger with the Snickers thing? Like for Snickers to give him a belt and all that other stuff, like that's humongous, man. That's not no small stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so the money is there. Josh will be a fool because that's easily gonna be 1.5 million people buy the pay-per-view if it's on Showtime. That's $120 million right there. And why the hell would he take a 35? Oh, and Dazn, all y'all fighters, y'all getting that big check in Dazn, but Dazn will pimp you out. Don't get it twisted, my G. That guaranteed money means you do what the hell we say. So Canelo will be fighting all them tough fights.
We'll see if they make Triple G fight Canelo or does he fight Andre? Because, you know, it's my belief that DAZN rather see Triple G Canelo than Triple G lose to Andre, and then Andre'd have to fight Canelo. It won't be the same fight.
So like Joshua got blicked. You think the last thing they're gonna do is keep delaying the thing so he can get up clip too?
No, so, I think if you're right, they're gonna push to make Triple G Canelo as soon as possible.
And wait, let me boomerang my thing. I want to make a point. I think the Andy Ruiz thing is probably the greatest thing to happen in boxing right now because this marination thing might stop real soon because all we got to constantly say is, so you're gonna keep waiting like Wilder and Joshua did. So we at least got an argument to make people.
I mean, we've been here before though. Remember, we was here with a bigger fight. Like people still say that Wilder Joshua isn't as big as Mayweather Pacquiao, and Mayweather Pacquiao had this.
It's more relevant.
Relevant because it's current, but you know, Mayweather Pacquiao still holds precedent because they both were pay-per-view stars before the knockout to Pacquiao took place.
And they hold the record for most pay-per-views sold by I think any event ever, right?
Listen, man, when he talking Mayweather, he broke a lot of records, man. So I don't know where to start and stop with his record breaking. But Andy Ruiz made history, and he's in those records now for sure. Joseph, you never press 1, buddy. Talk to me if you want.
Nah, I'll press 1 in a bit, but I'm working right now.
Contestant.
All right. Yeah, he's gonna be coming. Oh. He's going to be coming on Border Wars this time around.
Yeah, man. Who you got? Mofongo, right?
No. He's going to take on Santiago. Mofongo seems to be ducking Eddie Bola de Grasa from Las Vegas.
Never heard of Eddie.
Eddie was around before you. Once upon a time, Eddie wanted a shot at me. And then I had to fly to Vegas, chip him up, and change his mind the way I do
Are
most.
You fly out now to chip
Yeah,
niggas up?
yeah. I flew around the country beating up a lot of these dudes. I'm H Money. I'm H Money, except I fly out and whoop these niggas' ass. You feel me? He whipping out the Draco. I'm flying out whooping their ass. Like
my nigga.
So then Eddie, you know, got re-inspired. He was re-inspired because he's Mexican, and bola de grasa means ball of grease.
I know you definitely didn't knock out Eddie. Eddie ain't going like that.
No, I ain't knock out Eddie, but it's on Patreon. I definitely made him bleed like a faucet.
Don't matter.
I know it don't matter. He met true Mexican spirit, but like true Nesta spirit, I made him bleed like all pussies do. But yeah, no.
You want Eddie again, huh? You want Eddie again?
No, I don't. I'm just shocked that everybody's ducking him. He called out Cruz, your boy, and Cruz ducked him. Yeah, Cruz ducked him. But I get it. I get it. Cruz coming off. Yeah, no, I get it. Cruz coming off 2 losses.
Don't duck no fights.
Listen to me. He ducked him. Look, you can't call it a duck. Again, that's what I'm telling you. He can't call it a duck. Cruz coming off 2 losses. You know, maybe he feels Andy Ruiz, a.k.a. Eddie Bola de Grasa, is a little too much. He want a tune-up, and he deserves a tune-up. Cruz has fought the who's who of border wars. He deserves a tune-up. But
why he deserve a tune-up for?
Because he fought the who's who of border wars and coming off 2 losses.
He nobody, though, my nigga.
But he coming off 2 losses. He got in the ring with Ant, where people scared to fight Ant.
Lost.
But people scared to fight him. He fought him. It's like this. Listen.
I don't think people scared to fight Ant.
No, check it out. It's like this. When Triple G was Triple G, you had to pay Daniel Gill a lot of money. You had to pay Curtis Stevens a lot of money because only guys like Rosado would get in there. Cotto, everybody was saying what Keith is saying to Earl, right? Oh, get a belt. You ain't nobody. Who you beat? So you gotta respect dudes that get in the ring with the person everyone is scared of. Like, why wouldn't you respect him? So I do. You know, he got in there with Ant. Ant had 1 fight. Ant came out there, put somebody down, and then it was like, nah, I don't want to fight him. Nobody want to fight. Just like Lauren. So with whoever get in there with Lauren, I respect him. Why? Because everybody's ducking Lauren now. Now Lauren's a beast. He can't get a fight. It was the same thing for Ant. And look, Ant proved to be everything that we thought he was. He got in there, and he starts Cruz.
Nigga Ant was in Vegas the week, nigga. That same week he was in Vegas, nigga, on Monday.
I know.
Living it up.
I know. Yo, listen, Mike Tyson was in China partying too, man.
Nigga out here, Ant, but y'all got Ant like he the boogeyman of this bitch now. How much Ant weigh?
Shit. He said he about to listen to what Ant said. Ant said he's fighting Sal next. Iron Sal. And that's when he gonna collect.
Number 1, right?
Huh?
Pound number 1.
Nah, he ain't.
Had the rankings came back out yet?
Nah, not new rankings.
Nah, man, we got. Come on, bro. Come on, ain't it right?
Nah, it's Bo, man. Bama Bo.
Yeah, come on, Bo.
Bama Bo ain't putting no new rankings out, man. He ain't putting no new rankings out. He's slipping.
Look, that's now he gonna be on it again.
Oh yeah. I'm up there. Nah, listen, I want to talk Border Wars so bad because you don't understand that
man.
chat
we
got me.
Talk about it.
That chat got me furious, bro. Like it's so.
Man? I seen Jose, bro. Jose got everybody in there, man.
Yo, that chat is so.
He not letting them belts go. Y'all not getting them belts.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good because he can't come around. He will get jumped. Man, we gonna beat Jose up, man.
I can't tell Jose.
Bruh, he had an agreement, Mike. Like, look, you know what? We're going to end this and go to Border Wars later. Let me get to these callers, man. Because we will talk about this forever. I'm telling you right now, we'll talk about it forever. We're going out to New Money on Skype.
New Money, what's going on? Money game.
What's the business, man?
What it do?
What's going on, Nesta? What's going on, Mike? You good?
Chilling. So what you think, man? You think Tom Schwarz could pull an Andy Ruiz?
Listen, I'm being honest with you, yeah? As you can tell, I'm from the UK, right, yeah?
Straight up.
That was a fluke, what happened. I mean, sorry. Tyson Fury is from a different place and a different person compared to Anthony Joshua. Tyson Fury is a fighting man. He's a born fighter. AJ is like, you know, he was made in a laboratory and just sold to the people. So, in terms of, like, in terms of that, like, first of all, Tyson Fury arguably has the best jab in the heavyweight division. I got him or Wilder having the best jab. So he's got to get past that. Then he's got to get past the movement that no heavyweight in the division has got. Then he's got to get past the fighting IQ. Then he's never fought at that level before. He's only got 67% knockout ratio at C-level fighters. So I can't really see it happening, if I'm being honest with you.
Well, all right. New money. We're going to keep it with the money gang. We're going from new money to the motherfucking general.
Boxingvoice.com.
It's money to shit. Working that bitch. Ballin' like Swish. Diamonds wet like a fish. Pull up with them sticks. Come fuck with the clique. We fucked on your bitch. She sucking the dick. I'm whipping the work.
H Money, what the business, baby?
Hey yo, what's going on? It's your boy H Money, Mr. Dazn, the Boxing Voice 2019 Rookie of the Year. And Ness, I started my own gang like 50 Cent. Real talk, Ness. I got new money. I got smart money. I got Jim G Money, Ness. He is the best fighter on Border Wars, Ness. I gotta tell you this. I know you seen it in the Patreon. Jordan Baker ducked Jim. He ducked G Money, Ness. And Gil, he said this.
I gotta talk to you, H. I mean, Jordan Baker has been hitting me on Patreon for a very long time. And he's absolutely signing up. He's been asking all the right questions and giving all the right answers. And I'm going to just go to my messages here and tell you how long that's been happening. He's been talking to me since May 30th about Border Wars. And our last conversation ended yesterday, 7 hours ago. So, nah, bro, he's definitely signing up. Now, I don't know if he's going to fight Jemmy.
That's the fight, Ness. I'm his promoter. Ness, I'm sorry, but it's TMG Promotions. Jim is my first fighter. I'm taking Jim to the top. Jim has a Mexican fan base. He's the first Mexican on Border Wars, the true Mexican with the Mexican style. And he's bringing that pressure, Ness. He's bringing it. He got that Mexican heart like Andy Ruiz and Canelo. Can't nobody beat Jim Ness. And you know Mexico runs boxing. And Jordan Baker been trolling. He's trolling. He's clout chasing Ness.
Who's clout chasing?
Jordan Baker. Jordan Baker is a clout chaser, Ness.
Hold on, H, because I think you the new Eddie Hearn of TBV, man. Because on the real, I know there's a certain someone. I mean, fuck it. This is going to turn into a Border Wars show, Mike. Like, I was offered to money. I was offered to make 2 approaches at Jemmy, and he turned them both down. Now, I'm not calling that ducking.
They have to come to me. I mean, if somebody wants to fight Jim, this for everybody in the chat. You have to come to H Money. I'm his promoter. From now on. Jim is the biggest star in Border Wars. He's the A side. People want clout. If you want clout, you got to come to TMG and fight Jim. That's all. They want the clout. He's the A side. I'm picking his opponents, Ness. Me and you can negotiate, but Jim is a superstar, Ness. He got the look. He looked like Mikey Garcia, Ness.
He do.
Come on, man.
He do.
Yeah.
And he got the heart. And he got the heart.
Yes,
he was in there letting hands go. He was letting hands go. He was. Listen, I can't lie, but I'm telling you right now, Lauren, aka
everybody who's into
Maserati,
Jimmy versus Gil on Border Wars, you're playing yourself right now. You are fucking playing yourself. If you want entertainment for the fucking 3 to 9 minutes, go watch Jimmy and Gil on Border Wars. You won't fucking regret it. Patreon only, boxingvoice.com.
Listen, man. Lauren, a.k.a. Maserati's been calling out Jimmy forever.
Nah, we ain't moving Jimmy that fast. We ain't moving Jimmy that fast, bro. Why y'all trying to fucking destroy fighters' careers and shit, bro?
I mean, look, I got 2 call out. Let me see.
I
text
him with a pro. We ain't moving
text
Jimmy that fast.
And H Money, I do apologize. H Money, I do apologize. I meant no disrespect whatsoever. I had no clue you was Jimmy's promoter. I would have directed.
You dabbling? You been dabbling?
No. I'm just saying. I did send.
You got fines, nigga.
No.
We'll find your ass, nigga.
I'm the commissioner. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Roger Goodell has been fined.
I'm being a respectful gentleman in my old age by apologizing to the man for what I didn't know. I did my due diligence to the fighter by presenting him 2 lucrative offers. I presented to him Lauren, aka Maserati, who has the mystique of a very achieved and experienced fighter, but no experience whatsoever. So for Jemmy, that fight is like, I don't know, all right, so that fight is like, he's in the middleweight division, right? So it's, Lauren is like fighting more than Steve Rose.
I don't want to. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna be disrespectful toward my guy.
Toward who?
I'm not gonna bring him up. But yeah, man, that's
Who's
like
your,
a
what? How you being this? What are you talking about? Who's your guy now? Now I want to know.
No, I mean we'll talk off there. But like, I think Jimmy needs one more fight or 2 more fights before he.
Guess who else called him out?
Considers getting there with Lauren.
And
Jimmy, I'm not being disrespectful or anything like that. I just think that you got a lot of potential, and if you are able to like hone that, like with 1 or 2 more fights, then yeah, man, you can take.
Listen, but Jemmy H Money said it right. Jemmy is the Mikey Garcia Border Wars, and it's not because he's a multiple division champion, and it's not only because he's Mexican, right? It's because he knows how to promote and manage himself. So when I presented the fights to him, I said, yo, you down for Border Wars? We're going to do it 12 through 15, September 12th through the 15th. Fight happening on the 13th, which is Friday. Everybody goes home Sunday, but obviously you can do your own travel plans. But we do mandate that everyone is there for Thursday for weigh-in and face-off and Friday fight night. So he's like, somebody want to fight?
Fight night?
Yeah, Friday. Yeah, Friday. Same time as the before.
Okay, I was like, damn, we're gonna do it at nighttime now. We're gonna have a little audience now. What's going on?
So I said, yo, you win? He said, somebody want to fight me? And I said, a few people. He's like, for real? I'm like, yes, Lauren and Eric Cruz far.
No.
Wait, you just said Eric was a bum.
No. Oh, whoa.
You insinuated that. You know you insinuated that. You know you insinuated that.
I've never called Eric a bum.
You insinuated that.
I said he has been in big fights.
And he beat none of them. You said, who has he beat?
None
you
of
said
them.
he ain't win. All right, so you insinuated he was a bum.
I'm
the tone of voice, all that.
Man, we all know Cruz is a damn good fighter. He just takes fights that are tough. Like at the end of the day, he takes tough, hard fights. And for Jimmy, for his second fight in Border Wars to fight Cruz, come on, man.
Coming off of 2 losses,
come on, man.
One where he was almost. Dude, listen.
We heard Ant, bro. No. Let's go back to what Ant said. I've never been hit that hard in my life.
True.
Never been hit that hard in my life.
And Mike, as H Money, as the promoter, he needs to factor all that in. He needs to factor in that Anthony did say Eric is the guy who hit him the hardest ever.
And that's what I'm saying.
But he also needs to factor in that Eric is coming off of 2 losses.
I don't give a fuck if Eric's coming off 5 losses, nigga. You don't put a guy with 1 fight on Border Wars against Cruz.
It depends.
Man, you crazy as fuck.
Listen, everything is strategic, man. Matchmaking is about taking the right
Cruz
fight.
Your boy. No.
Listen to me.
I see what it is. Cruz your boy.
I'm not trying to make that fight.
Jimmy got a lot of clout.
No. I'm not trying to make that fight. I'm not trying to make that fight because Eric got options, and I'm trying to make Eric a better fight. It is my job, Mike. If you tell me you want to fight Gil, I got to present the offer to Gil. I'm not trying to make or convince Jemmy to take the fight. I want them to look at it with the eyes of a real fighter and a real promoter. Eric is still coming off of 2 losses, and he was in the toughest fight of his life. Okay, he was in the toughest fight of his life. He took shots, and he was questioned in that fight. He was questioned, bruh. For Jemmy, this could be a catapult. This could be a springboard. If he beats Cruz, he's at the top. You can't mention Anthony without mentioning Jemmy. Now, hold on a minute. Let me finish. Now, maybe that's not what Jemmy wants. Maybe he doesn't want to rush, and that's cool. But to say, like, it's a setup, no. My man coming off of 2 losses. And let me tell you, see, this is the thing. Eddie Bola de Grasa, in English translates to ball of grease. He wants Cruz. You see the difference? He wants Cruz because he knows what it represents. He knows what it represents. And you're getting Cruz at the right time. Where is Cruz at mentally? 2 back-to-back losses? A knockdown where he almost was knocked out? Come on, bro.
You playing Cruz, man. Bring on Joseph, man. He ready.
Joseph is ready. Talk to me.
Yo, what up, Ness? Let me throw my promoter's hat right now. I've been telling H Money, let's negotiate. Let's put Matt in there with Jimmy. I think that's a good.
That's a fight.
Look,
that's a fight that I want to see.
I think it looks like
you motherfucking right.
Listen,
you motherfucking right, Joseph.
Hey yo, but it looks like H Money is gonna take his fighter the Gill route.
Nah, we ain't doing that again.
But let me tell you this, H.
Look,
hold on, Joseph, because you got some background noise. Let me just tell you this, H Money. You're gonna have to make a good offer to Gill. Because Gil got the Willy Wonka ticket. Gil is already signed, confirmed to be Jose's tune-up while Ant and Sal fight. Because then the winner of Ant and Sal is supposed to fight Jose if he beats Gil. So I will say this, though, H Money. Gil did tell me he does want that Jemmy rematch.
Yeah, he can't get it right now.
So maybe that could make him go the
Jimmy route. I want to see Matt and Jimmy. That's a fight that I want to see. Matt coming off a loss, but he was in a damn good fight with Danny. Very entertaining.
Well, Danny fight the Danny
Matt
rematch is there. This is the issue with the Danny Matt rematch. Danny is Canelo Swift, as you know, which means that he's a really big,
popular guy,
a really big, fan of Canelo and Danny Swift. So anytime Canelo fights, Danny wants to be there. So, we're doing this around the Canelo fight, and he's like, wait, what if the fight comes to Vegas and you guys are having border wars in New Jersey?
Hey, man, that's why I was thinking, like, I thought Vegas would be a nice border wars venue.
The issue is we don't have a contact the level of Eric Cruz or myself or Jose that could organize border wars in Vegas.
Gotcha.
We need someone to help us organize border wars in Vegas. Someone to confirm the gym. Because let me tell you, that's the biggest issue is the gym, Mike.
Port the gym in Vegas, man.
When you
Kevin Berry.
And that's, again, someone needs to organize it. Because when you get to a gym with 20, 30 folk, they get nervous. It's liability insurance and shit like that, bro. You guys just don't, think about that. But that shit is there. Yeah, it don't matter. Waivers don't matter, bro. Something happens, your gym gets a bad rap, a bad name. It's hard to come back from that. But Joseph, go ahead, brother. Joseph.
Oh, but yeah, man, I think Matt and Jimmy's a good fight, bro. Matt, my brother got the heart of a lion. I mean, that's just what it is. Look. I wasn't in favor of taking the immediate rematch, but he's bound and determined with Danny. So if Danny can't make it, that's cool. Let's keep ourselves busy. Let's go have a good fight, and let's build up to that rematch with Danny and see what happens with Jimmy. They both Mexican. You talk about a Mexican war. Let's get after it.
Now, what weight would that be? Because I don't think Jimmy weighed 185 for his fight. I didn't see him weigh 185 or not. I believe that they were in the 170s.
What did Jimmy weigh his last fight?
I think they were in the 170s.
See, we can do. Matt is trying to get to 175 anyways. I mean, he was already, coming off of being, losing weight himself. So 175 is not going to be a problem, or even 170. We got 3 months to go.
Yo, H Money, if Matt is a bum, you fight Matt then. Come on, you can't be calling fighters a bum until you get in the ring, champ.
If he's a cherry, and I know the perception.
Yeah, and if he's a bum, if he's a bum, then why you don't let Jemmy knock him out? Let Jemmy knock him out if he's a bum.
Pick him.
Oh, Jemmy said he fought 166 when he was when he fought Gil. And the truth is, Jemmy always wanted to fight at 160. But Jemmy, you leaving your options very small at 160. You know, the only guys there is Fern and Lauren, man. That's a little division. I mean, Sal was in that division too. Sal was in that division too, but he moved up. What you said, Joseph?
And keep in mind, like, we could meet at 170. That's 4 pounds up for him, and that's still Matt cutting down.
Well, there you go. Listen, don't negotiate weight too much, brother. Don't negotiate weight too much. You're not the one shaving those pounds. That's a lot of weight for Matt.
No, but he's already sitting around 185, so we're not far off. Matt's been staying in shape, keeping that cardio up, really working on. The key thing is going to be sparring for Matt. I think that was the big difference maker in the last fight. Is a lot of sparring, getting used to what's coming at him. So, but we'll see, man. The offer's out there.
Look, Jimmy said 170.
Hit my DM.
Damn, Jimmy trying to drain him. He said, yo, these motherfuckers on their Canelo right now. Damn.
Hey, hold up, Ness. We threw out, no. We threw out 170. We'll take 170. So have H Money hit me up.
Yeah, but I know you'll take. I know you'll take 170. But what I'm saying is, I just literally said how you are not your brother, and you are. Oh my God, you got the background.
For 175, my nigga. Shit, I don't just take 170. Like, you niggas come up 5 pounds.
Yo, and not only that, he's not Matt. Like, he don't know if Matt could lose that weight. We don't even know where Matt is at right now. But all right.
We're gonna see, man.
I want Age Money to sign up. What weight you at, Age Money? We gotta get Age Money. Yo, we gotta get Age Money on this.
Age Money a welterweight, man.
Oh, he 147?
Yeah.
Damn. You know, 147 is tight. We ain't got nobody 147. Not nobody recognizable. You know what I mean? Nobody that we know like that. Like, Fern is 154.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, though.
They got Derek Chisora fighting out the speaker.
When?
Let's see the date.
Yo, heavyweights are moving, bro. Joey DeWelko's fighting somebody too, man. Joey DeWelko's fighting an up-and-comer too.
Yeah. Joey got a fight. That's funny how that worked, huh? Joey got a fight, I believe, on Matchroom or something. He fighting somebody.
Yeah, I can't remember off top, but I know he is. Let me get to some of these callers. I've been having some issues with Skype.
To this day.
Sing along if you know the words. Come on.
What up?
Yo, what's going on, peoples?
What up, KO?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
All right, so back in the UK, let's talk about Fury. As far as I'm concerned, I think that Fury is a bit of a clout chaser in the sense that no one really cares about his fight. I don't know if you saw Tom Schwartz's last fight. This guy was a guy who quit against who he was fighting. He tried to implicate the guy. He tried to make them disqualify the guy. I mean,
exactly.
Clearly, there's no way he's gonna beat Fury. I mean, if he beats Fury, that will be the biggest upset. It will be a much bigger upset than Ruiz.
Nah, it can't be a bigger upset than Ruiz. Fury has no titles. Fury has no titles.
When I mean the biggest upset, what I mean is that it will be much more unexpected in the sense that
it's still not even as big an underdog. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Your man is a plus 900, bro. Like, fucking Schwarz.
Oh, money line. Okay.
Ruiz was a plus 1400.
My 5 dime because I think
Ruiz was plus 1400. So Ruiz was more of an underdog. Buster Douglas was more of an underdog. You know, Schwarz has more of a shot according to the betting lines.
Nah, come on. Have you seen Schwarz fight? There's no way he's gonna.
I'm not gonna waste my time watching someone who I've never heard of fight because he's fighting Tyson Fury. I'll watch him when he fights Tyson Fury.
True.
Exactly. I mean, everybody knows that this fight is very relevant. But Tyson Fury is such a smart guy. What he tries to do is talk about AJ, talk about Wilder, and then make everyone try and make himself relevant.
The issue is this, bro. Schwarz was on the rankings. We just never paid attention to him. So he was there. He's been winning versus whoever he's been fighting to put him there. Like
Schwarz. It's Schwarz.
Who?
Schwarz. That's how you said
also,
on the media call.
Oh yeah, Schwarz.
Schwarz.
They got another media call if you want to talk to your little legend, Andre Ward and Tim Bradley and Joe Tessa.
Thursday?
Nah, today at 1.
Yeah, I do it.
Whack, 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 whack. Don't talk bad. KO, 21 seconds on that boomerang.
Well, yeah, listen, Ness. This other thing about Fury being the best heavyweight. I mean, he's only fought in 2 title fights. I mean, for you to consider yourself the best, it's not just about being
the fact
that
you are sitting here debating that shows that you love AJ.
No, it's not about.
It is, and your time's up. Plus your boomerang because you went for the full 3. Listen, Fury beat Vlad in prime before AJ and did not get off the floor. Fury, arguably, according to you guys, not me, beat Wilder. Like, stop, bro.
They ain't defend them titles though, man. Like when you talk Fury,
title
it's
Schmeidel, dog. Title Schmeidel. Who you
want
want to defend him, though? But
then
who
you
you
can
wanted
rebuttal
him
me, bro. You got
at
plenty of
that
time. We
time,
ain't
though,
going
Mike?
nowhere.
Just
it's
at
like,
that time, who was he supposed to defend them versus who?
Don't against Vlad again, and that didn't happen.
Bro, you
same thing Andy's going to do against AJ. The exact same thing Andy's going to do against AJ. Once he defends those titles, we'll probably look at Andy in a different light. Fury's a great boxer, man. He's a great talented guy. But same time, he won those titles and then didn't defend them. He had a breakdown. Whatever happened, whatever happened in his life, something happened and he wasn't able to do it. And then he had a fight with Wilder, and we all want to see a rematch, and it's taken over a year and a half to do. So it's like, yeah, he's good, but like, how good is he?
Yo, so let's play a game. How many names you think we could find in the heavyweight divisional rankings in the 4 major sanctioning bodies that we've never heard of?
Not
in
many.
The top 15.
I wouldn't say that many. Maybe about 4.
Good fucking guess. That seems right. I ain't count, but that seems right. I'm just checking, like, how often could Tom Schwarz happen? What does that mean? That's Tom Schwarz happen. What does Tom Schwarz happen mean? It means, guys, how often could a major player in any division announce a fight with a guy we never heard of, but that guy be in the rankings? So checking over it.
As a voluntary now, not as a mandatory.
No,
as a
of
voluntary.
course. Well, there's nothing. Stop. He's all right. Whatever. I guess we got to continue the charade because Wilder used it.
What?
Because you're saying mandatory to what? He got no fucking belt.
No. I'm not saying. I'm saying Tom Schwarz is a voluntary defense, not a mandatory.
But there is no defense. What is he defending? His underwear? The fuck, y'all bugging, man. But anyway,
I've been brainwashed. Bro.
I know. So listen, WBA has one dude that I've never heard of. Okay, so we got Trevor Bryan.
Okay,
I've been forced to know about the guy, but I've never watched him fight. But we've at least heard that name. If you listen to the show, we've mentioned it. We've talked about it. We've said this name.
How many times have we said Trevor Bryan got a fight and he don't fight nobody?
A bunch of times.
He got a purse bid going on right now with Manuel Char, another guy that we talk about.
It never gets to fight. So then you got, guys like Usyk, Frezo Quendo, who we've heard, never seen fight. He hasn't fought in 4 years. Frezo Quendo.
He fight Shannon Cannon a couple years ago.
Right.
But
He hasn't fought. Last time I checked, he hasn't fought in 4 years, but he's ranked number 3 in the WBA. So here's the name I've never heard of. I'm gonna let Jeffrey say it because I don't think I can say it. It looks like he might be. I'm not gonna click it or nothing like that, but it looks like he could be like from, Asian descent.
Kyotaro Fujimoto.
Yes, definitely. Kyotaro Fujimoto. So that's a dude I've never heard of. Ever. That's Tom Schwarz to me.
I heard of him.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I looked him up.
Fucking Mike turned into a
one time.
hardcore. Why?
He was. I was trying to find that Chinese heavyweight that you were talking about, and I stumbled. Zilly Zhang Bang was that's not it. Zhao
Zhang.
Zhao Zhang. And I stumbled across Fujimoto, who's undefeated, right? And got a couple of knockouts, but not a whole lot of power.
I don't even know if Fujimoto was I didn't click on his name.
Fugimato, right?
Oh shit, he got a motherfucking mohawk? Really? Let me look at this. Is that really him? Oh no, wrong way. Let me see. He got a red mohawk from what I can tell.
Yeah, but I don't think WBA got a lot of people in there.
He got one loss, and that was to someone I've never heard of.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Thanks, Blog Talk. Yeah, no. Damn, dude, this dude's been fighting like no one. Like, wow.
But he's number 4, right?
Yo, watching shit like that. But you see, he could have an amateur background, but watching shit like this makes me think I should have took a shot. Nah, seriously. Like, look, this dude is a heavyweight, Mike, but he fought Nobuhiro Ishida. You know who's Nobuhiro Ishida? Of course you don't. He's the dude that knocked out James Kirkland. He was another upset win.
He fought a nigga that fought James Kirkland?
Exactly. So this is what I'm saying. Like, I can make you a champion, bruh.
Damn,
I can make you a champion. Look, this dude fought Gennady Golovkin, then moved up to heavyweight. What type of shit is going on here in Japan? I'm telling you, we could do it, bro. We could get us. Listen, we could get us to that one big fight. We could get us to that one big fight, and we split that check, man.
Wait no more, bro. And you fuck around and win that big fight.
You fuck around, Andy Ruiz it. So look, here goes another dude I never heard of. I'm gonna let Jeffrey say it too, because I don't want to mess it up. But it sounds like Ivan Dichuk.
Ivan Dichko.
Dichko.
Nah, never heard
That's
of him.
the WBA too. They got him ranked at number 15. Never heard of him. Never seen him either. He looks like selected.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we heard of everybody in the WBC.
Yo, check this dude out. This dude is from Florida, champ. He's being built up in Florida. This is again what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? He's number 15 on the WBA. He's 28 years old. He's from Kazakhstan. I'm surprised he's not signed.
Me too.
He must be bum city. He's 6'9"? Damn.
What's his knockout ratio?
8-8. But he fought nobodies, bro.
Well, he did.
Nah. He fought Ray Austin, at least.
Okay.
You know.
That's a name.
That's a name.
A good name for 8-0 though.
Mm-hmm. Damn, who's this guy? Coming out of nowhere on the Gennady Golovkin.
Yeah, he's gonna be on the scene pretty soon. Somebody gonna pump his ass up.
So that's the WBA. Only reason we're talking about them is because they are one of the 2 out of the 4 that have names we never heard of. So I'm not going to even mention WBC because we know everybody in there. The weirdest name in there is Mike's boy who spars with AJ, Ajit Kabel. In IBF, we know everyone in there. And the weirdest name in there is Robert Hellenius. Not because we don't know him, because there's no reason.
Lost like 3 or 4 in a row.
There's no reason he should be ranked number 5 in the IBF, but he's
5.
There. Yeah, 5. Somebody wants him to get a shot. Guess who? PBC. Because he's fighting someone known, and he's fighting Gerald Washington on PBC. So don't forget to check us out on Friday for the betting show. Make some money.
Gerald fighting this weekend?
Whenever he's fighting Robert Hellenius is when Gerald's fighting.
I thought you meant like coming up soon.
So
because Hellenius wasn't in Wilder camp.
The reason I went through this whole rankings thing is to tell you, look who has the most weird names.
WBO. Tom
Schwarz. Then they got Fujimoto. They even got this other one called Evgeny Romanov. I'll check if I said that right.
I don't know none of them niggas, man. They must be like Pan-American niggas.
Evgeny Romanov.
You know what I found out yesterday after seeing Mr. Mendoza and Mauricio Suleiman? I feel like I should use my.
Are you talking to him?
I feel like I should use my Mauricio Suleiman contact to get Mendoza's number.
Then we gotta get Mendoza on this motherfucking show.
I seen them all cuddled up in an article, which I questioned whether we should do as a show, and it was something like the WBA, WBC say that Wilder Ruiz must happen. But when I read it, they obviously say everything that we know, which is, they both got to go fight everybody they supposed to fight first and win, and then they would try and do something. And I'm just like, yo.
Who the president of the WBO?
I don't know, but what I was trying to say,
nigga Andy and shit.
What I was trying to say is, I found out that Gilberto Mendoza is a Venezuelan belt. Venezuelan. That's crazy.
Ooh.
So the WBO is Panamanian.
Panamanian, yeah. I fucked up.
IBF is situated here in North New Jersey, so I don't know what they are. Are they American?
No, IBF is like pretty much like Universal, to be honest with you. They American, they UK, they fucking.
And the WBC is Mexican, which is their whole thing. They're like, a great Mexican champion deserves to have the WBC title. So they want to make that Wilder fight after all the, both of these guys got to get through so much smoke before they could see each other.
Yeah, it's going to be 2021 for that fight happening, if that fight happens.
Well, they actually said 2020 in the article.
Evgeny Romanov.
So Evgeny Romanov is the number 10 heavyweight. Fujimoto's number 9. Abel number 8. Now, Tyrone Sponge, I know him, but check this out. I would not know him if I didn't look like him. People tag me saying, Ness, is this you? Or check out your brother trying to joke with me, right? So, like, I've never seen Tyrone fight. And I hear he's a kickboxer. I will say this. I know that he's trained with Pedro Diaz. And every time I go see Pedro Diaz, I try to bump into this dude. Never can. We do get to talk and things like that, but we've never been able to meet. Now, Zhao Zhang is number 5 in the WBO, and you guys have never seen him. You only know him because I talk about him so much on this show. But I've never seen him fight in real life. I've only seen him spar in real life.
And like a gold medalist or something like that, silver medalist, some shit.
Something like that. So then WBO has one more. I think Mike said that he would find 4, and they alone have 4. And
Ali D. Meyerson.
Never heard of him either.
Where you from?
Googling now.
Niggas, man, they be having motherfuckers from everywhere on the WBO. I'm like, I don't know how they get them rankings, but a lot of them, it's like that New Zealand, Australian, Asian kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ali Demirizin is from Turkey, resides in Germany, and is undefeated with 11 wins, 10 by KO. He's faced Michael Sprott, and that is about all that I know on his resume. Upon first Google, right, I did see, upon the first Google search, I seen him. Oh shit, what happened here?
What the hell you doing now?
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to redo it. Yeah, because I did see him linked to, what's this guy's name? Fuck. Efe Ajagba. So I'm gonna re-Google it. Yeah. I'm gonna re-Google it, see if I can see that article that went by me.
Are you sparring him or something?
I don't know, but let me get to Joaquin Crespo in the meantime. Keem.
What's going on, Keem?
Shit, Keem, sorry, Keem. I think NO's on the line. NO, I'm sorry, bro. I've been, oh, nope, he's not. Go ahead, Keem.
Yo, give me 1 second. Let me get y'all off Bluetooth.
You the man for that, bro. You the real MVP. No Bluetooth. No go.
All right, yo, y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
We do.
What's up? Good morning, man. Man, this show went all over the place. I do want to say, Schwarz got a chance, like everybody got a chance, man. This year kind of feels like the year of the underdog. You know what I mean? Shout out to Julian J-Rock. You know what I mean? Shout out to Andy Ruiz. Even Tony Harrison, you know what I'm saying? He was an underdog. And he got the W, whether you think he won or not. He still got it. So, Schwarz got a chance like anybody else does, man. But I did hear a lot of Border Wars talk. Y'all going to do a Border Wars show later today?
We do want to, man. And actually, man, it would be good if you could come in because I threw your name in the hat yesterday on the conference call with some of the core members of Border Wars who, really make all the decisions on where to go. And I know that you mentioned bringing it down there, man. What are the capabilities of you securing a gym? Because like I was telling Mike, That's the biggest issue, is getting to a gym with 20, 30 people and the gym owner like gets freaked out.
Right. There's my son. He's 7 years old. He goes to a gym. It's about 30 minutes away. It's not a gym. It's a boxing. It's a gym, but their ring is outside. They have like, it's covered up and they got fans out there and shit. But it's an outside ring and it's hot as fuck down here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how y'all would feel about that coming down here to compete in the outside. In the Florida heat, it's different, bro. It's way different. You know what I'm saying? But if you have something y'all would be down to do, I could talk to Trevor, the owner, and make that happen. If he wouldn't be, there's another gym. I live in Central Florida. The gym is in Dazn, Florida. It's called Dazn Boxing and Fitness.
What airport would that be?
And shit. Yeah, with probably.
Damn, well, never mind.
Hell yeah.
Try to do Daytona
airport
Beach
about 30,
Airport.
45 minutes away, nigga.
Yeah, you sound like you up in Florida then. You up by Jacksonville.
Nigga in the Everglades.
No, I'm in Central Florida. Man. I mean, y'all can fly out to Orlando, but it'd be a hell of a drive from Orlando to Daytona Beach, or near Daytona into D-Land. Where I live in Deltona, there's another gym. It's just smaller. It's not a big facility. But
I'm
I mean,
he's
a cool cat
Hot
too.
Rod, man. I'm gonna have to contact Hot Rod. I think he's in St. Petersburg, right there where
Thurman and them be at.
Thurman is at. And I don't know if we could do Thurman's because he would have done fought and he might end up being in Nepal in September. But anyway, man, back to your call.
But yeah, no, if hit me up, man. We could talk and see if I can secure something. You know what I mean? And closer maybe in Orlando or something, because I do be in contact with like Dennis Galarza and them from on School of Hard Knocks, and they're in like Castleberry, which is closer to Orlando, and they got their own gym. And maybe they would be down to have something like that.
You talking about the Galarza that used to train
Erickson Lubin? Yes.
Yeah, they actually are more towards the Orlando area, right?
Yeah, they're in Castleberry, which is closer to Orlando, closer to the big airport.
Yeah, I remember going to their gym. They actually got a very nice gym. It would be dope there. That's I got footage of that. That was a real nice gym.
Oh yeah, because y'all interviewed Lubin, man, early.
Man, early.
I remember that. Yep. But yeah, you know what I mean, we could work something out, man. You know what I mean, if we get the ball rolling early, let me know. But if y'all doing the Border Wars show, man, you know I'm down to talk Border Wars, man. I got some shit to say.
So what's your weight? What's your weight? Because we looking for an Age Money fight.
I'm 195 right now.
Damn.
Why you say like that, bro? God damn.
No, because I thought you was for whatever reason I thought you were like supposed to be in the 126 or 147s.
Whoa, nah, hell no. Lightest I ever been was like 160 back in high school.
Okay, so how tall are you?
5'10".
Oh, you big.
Yeah, I ain't that big, but I ain't small either.
Short.
But yeah, I'm 195 right now.
You know, you start saying 5'6", 5'8", then you short. 5'10" ain't short. And what's your fighting weight?
I'm trying to do like 185. I know that's the hot division.
That's the hot division. That's the hot division.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You trying to come in this? Because we trying to fight September 13th.
Well, I mean, it depends on where. If y'all was trying to do it down here, of course I'm down there. If it's somewhere I got to fly out to, then we'll have to see. Because, obviously I have to get like vacation time and all that.
Yeah, we definitely thinking of Jersey. The core kind of decided on Jersey. Like I said, I threw your name in the hat, but that's what I'm saying. If just like Andy Ruiz and Al Heyman, if you could present the package, because for me and for the rest of the crew, I'll be honest with you, we all prefer Florida. It's just the cheaper spot. We were thinking Fort Lauderdale, to be honest. For everyone flying into Fort Lauderdale was just so much cheaper. Then we could still have a vacation out of it. It's kind of the end of the summer, whatever the case may be. We still get to have fun together. But it's just getting a gym that's going to let us do us the way that we do us. Because we kind of take over the gym with video equipment and, it's just it's a big thing. Yeah, it is a lot. But Cream, let me get to NO in the Nolia right here. I'm our mastermind. It's been a minute. I'm sorry. We had some issues with Skype.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you a young fella. And he comes from the Magnolia.
Ooh. What's that? And that's what's down, bro.
What's good?
Hey, shit, dog. See, bro, I'm hearing about a lot of weight divisions, a lot of fights getting made. We got new promoters that hit the scene. I'm saying? Shout out Shout out to the new promoters and everybody trying to get their feet wet in the game and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't heard nothing about vital testing, bro. And that's kind of bothering me. That's, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm hearing a lot of weight cutting, people dropping 20 pounds and shit, and all that, though. How we gonna keep this shit legal, bro? Well, Sam told to me, that. Whoever in charge told to me.
I mean, that's gonna have to happen,
Commissioner.
When someone tests positive, I guess.
You gotta check it, and next, you know, I fucks with you, dog. But all of a sudden, you getting knockouts and shit, bro. I gotta keep it real.
I gotta keep power now, and I don't know what's going on,
I gotta keep it real. Mike, come on, Mike. I ain't saying that, but I'm just saying. Yeah.
Yo, the myth, the legend that is the GOAT, Nesta Gibbs. I love it.
You got stamina, and it was like the first fight I saw, bro. You tanked out. You gassed out.
But that's and no, that comes from like keep doing it. Like the more you do it, the easier it gets, man. It's just the truth, man. It's repetition. Boxing is different than like football and basketball and all the other sports that you train for, because like you ain't really got to run if you sparring, because you getting used to the fight. There's no better training than fighting. Like Mike doesn't believe that. Maybe things changed, but not everybody spars either, you know, but a lot of people, like winners spar, and they spar hard. Julian Williams, what he said, he was sparring for real, where Jared Hurst said they pity patting.
With AJ then, bro, was sparring there for AJ before the fight.
Well, there you go. I mean, that rumor, we don't know. It's a rumor, but I'll say this: if you still sparring last week of the fight, you know something's wrong. Something's wrong. You took time off.
I never heard of a fighter sparring the final week.
I ain't never heard that.
Yo, last week of the fight, you supposed to be doing pad work. That's it. Staying loose. But I'll be honest, I sparred, but that's because I thought my fight was still just that. That's what, like, that was the biggest issue, man. If you go into the fight believing it's nothing more than what you've been doing, then it's gonna be what you've been doing. So, you know, because I didn't get a lot of training the way I wanted, me and Doomy did spar the week of the fight. But I felt I needed that. I wanted more time in the ring. But I know you
got
funny
some
as
super
hell,
chats
man.
that we need to get to before we know some Wilson's calling. You got to the boxing therapy one yet? Nah, you didn't get to none.
Nah, I got to.
One from,
let me pick up.
Man, he ain't say nothing, just showing love. Got one from boxing therapy. Maybe the Dan need to put the fight in the theaters like Showtime does the pay-per-views. I mean,
I guess he meant Dazn.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they should, but I don't know if that would benefit them that much. Rod 870 says Wilder being disrespected in the ring rankings. Shaking my head. You right, bro. I don't know how Fury is the number one rated heavyweight in the division. We got another one from Rod 870. Wilder would be 60-0-1, 58 KOs, still disrespected. Hey, we'll see. And we got one from JD. TBB Cruise summer 2020.
No cruise, DR, bro. No cruise, yo. You don't want. First of all, this is the issue with the cruises, man. You got to pay for liquor, or you got to pay for a band to drink liquor all day. So now you got to pay like $60 just to drink drinks all day. That's whack. When you can go to DR and you pay one time for your fucking hotel and you drink drinks all day nonstop. And the cruise, then you got to worry about your sea legs. Is you seasick? You know what I'm saying? And your room. If you ain't balling, you don't get no window. So if you don't get no window, you in a fucking prison cell in a four walls with no window. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no. And then you on a boat. So after you did everything on the boat, guess what? You on a fucking boat. You on a boat. You ain't on land. All right? You ain't with nobody else. So now that means you only with the people who could afford to be on the boat. What about all the beautiful people who can't afford to be on the boat that you could have met? Nah, cruises ain't for me. But we could definitely do a third world country getaway. Peru, Honduras,
Nigga said
DR.
Peru, Honduras, y'all do.
Yo, I got people everywhere, champ.
I don't know what goes on.
Yo, one of my
Honduras,
mans in them, B. Listen, one of my mans in them is out there in Peru. You know what I'm saying? When I got to DR, bro, I had the car, everything. It was sweet, man. This was the best time that I had because my man, like I told you, he was there. So it was just like, pick me up at the airport. Here's the car. You know what I'm saying? 2 different ounces of weed. Like, yo, he ain't even he just like, yo, go when you ready. And I'm like, all right, boom. We chilled for a while. My lady was ready to be out because, you know, we was flying throughout the morning, so she wanted to shower. We just bounced, and great time. Nigga even had the Glock if I wanted it. Because I told you, everybody got it. No, it's no joke. Everybody got it. And if you plan to be on the street, you might as well get someone who has it. You feel me? Like, I got a dude who got his paperwork and everything, so he always got it. Or, because he got his paperwork and everything, you could have it on you. If you, and I'm using air quotes, if you the shooter, nigga, because I ain't shooting nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing none of that shit. But if Mike the shooter, get the mic. You know what I'm saying? It's DR. But yeah, I'd rather go somewhere like that. Puerto Rico, we could start with Puerto Rico, which isn't as crazy because it's part of the U.S., but you still get that tropical, you know, feel and stuff like that. And then as y'all graduate, we'll go to DR where, you know, it's a little bit more, but it's better. It's better.
Just take me to motherfucking Mexico. No.
Mexico too.
Yeah,
but listen, if you're afraid of DR, you better be afraid of Mexico.
No, I'm not. Yeah.
If you
you probably right. Cartel ain't no
nigga, they
joke.
taking organs in Mexico. They kidnapping in Mexico. They blowing shit up in Mexico. Listen, if you're afraid of DR, you better be afraid of all third world countries. But anyway, Dan H says, my brother got a gym in San Jose if y'all need it. San Jose, ain't that LA? Where's San Jose at? I don't know nothing about nothing.
Man, that's like, I think Northern California.
Let me see. San Jose, I'm Googling that. You know, it's funny that you say that, Dan H, because yesterday the VP, Canadian Jose, said, Ness, you got to put it out. You got to put it out there. Don't just keep us in a bubble. You never know what listener we got that wants to be down that can
facilitate.
Exactly. Present and facilitate a gym for us in somewhere else. So San Jose, I'm looking it up. Let me see what this is. Bang.
I still want to do a Border Wars Canada. You know what I'm saying? Get old Canadian.
I want to do Canada. But I don't think Jose can do everything that he said he can do, and that's why he backed out so quickly. I was totally down to do Canada. My dollar's worth like $1.30 just getting out there. That's why I like DR. Like, my money's worth more. It lasts longer. I could do more. So San Jose is in California. It's the largest city surrounded by rolling hills in Silicon Valley. Damn, that's got to be expensive. 3-star hotel averages about $148, and it's a 6-hour and 15-minute flight. Wow. I'm not going there unless I can land in LA because flights to San Jose are about $573. It's just something in me that doesn't allow me to ever pay for a flight that's more than $500. I don't think I've ever done that.
I was like, I don't like more than like $350. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I've ever done that outside of London, but I came very close, or Manchester, wherever it is that I went. But I came very close to 500. It was like 545.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like I don't try to go. I can't go above that. I got a budget.
I flew on a small ass plane coming back from New Jersey. What kind of plane was it? It was like a little fucking. This shit went like 30 passengers on that bitch.
See, I don't do that either. I only get on known planes: Delta, American Airlines, United.
It was not Delta, but
and don't forget to throw in Southwest. I fuck with Southwest heavy.
Yeah, I fuck Southwest. The shit just nigga. That shit had about 100 people in that motherfucker.
I love the Southwest, except some. You know, you just got to make sure you pick the right one because you get a lot of stops. All right, we got. That's it. We're done. We're going to end this, but I'm coming right back. You know what I'm saying? Cool. We got Border Wars. We got Patreon. We got shit to do. So we're going to come right back and get this work for y'all. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and rocking out with us. You can hit the thumbs up, future, present, past. Doesn't matter. Helps with the visibility of this show. I'm going to go ahead and double check any super chats we might have got on the back end. Other than that, I am Ness
TBV Mardi Gras 2020 and Osei. I'm like, hey, Mardi Gras, man. That's a lot of shit go down there, bro. It's good food, though. Great food.
So, yeah, man, that's GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on either Patreon right now or Border Wars right now. Me and Mike going to decide, and we're going to back. It looks like the people want Border Wars, so we might come back with another free one right here on the YouTube channel at youtube.com/TheBoxingVoice.
Peace.